Hello everyone, and welcome to my first episode of Sky Factory 3. It's really loud. Turn that down a little bit. Okay. So, the object of this is like any other sky block. I just hope we get a sapling. Got one. Alright, let us make a crafting table. Let us start our platform. If you didn't know, in Skyblocks, you start in a void world. One single dirt block with a tree on top. And you build up from there. First off, I normally start out Skyblocks by destroying the first tree, praying that I get a sapling. Once I've demolished the tree, I turn the logs into wood planks, and I turn the wood planks into slabs. You get more slabs than wood planks, so it makes for building your platform a little bit easier and faster, and is not as resource intensive. Once you have a little starter platform built, you finish picking off the leaves. Hope you get another sapling, which we did. Started off with 2, not the best in the world, but better than none. Alright, so what you want to do is you want to take your saplings and you want to put them on the single dirt block, and you're going to click shift multiple times until your tree grows. At some point. Today, oh, there it goes. Okay. Alright, so we got our first tree, or our second tree rather. And so our purpose is to harvest the wood. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and turn these into planks, and I'm going to make sticks. I'm going to make my first crook. Crooks are very crucial. You can use them to vein mine the leaves to get an increased chance of saplings, apples, and silkworms. Now the silkworms we will not be using currently, but we'll be using in the near future. Alright, we got our axe. Alright, let's go ahead and vein mine this wood. Alright. The only thing about vein mining is you have to be very careful not to vein mine the floor. If you do, you're likely to fall into the void, which is not very good. Other than that, I mean, I really like the skyblock aspect. It's a lot of fun. you do start out with minimal resources, and you do have to mine them pretty much all from scratch. Now, there are ways to get pretty much every resource in the game. It just takes a little bit longer than it normally would. In normal Minecraft, there's no land in the void world. The only piece of dirt is this single dirt block. The rest of the world is non-formed, and it makes for an interesting playthrough, especially if you've gotten bored or fed up with the normal variations of Minecraft or some of the other modded Minecrafts. So we're going to finish making this platform a little bit further out, plant a few more trees, and get our first couple of barrels made. Barrels are very important. Barrels will allow you to compost leaves or saplings into dirt. That way you have more dirt blocks, you can make more trees at once, get more wood. One of our first goals is going to be to make sieves. With the sieves, you can sift dirt and get other items such as grass seeds, cobblestone pieces, or well, no, actually, that is not accurate. To get cobblestone, we will need a crucible made out of clay. And once we have a crucible, we can melt we can make cobblestone using the crucible, I believe, or we can also once we make lava, we can make a cobblestone generator. That is something we'll work towards in the next episode, probably. Alright, for now, let's go ahead and plant another sapling and get our first couple barrels. Barrels serve two purposes. Making dirt is the first, and to me, one of the most important. It also is good for collecting water. There's no water in this world, being a void world. So, with there being no water, you have to collect rain in order to be able to get clay and just have water in general. Alright, so in order to make a barrel, you need 6, 3 on each side, one wooden plank or wooden slab at the bottom that makes a barrel, and we are going to go ahead and make 2. So that's all the wood I have at the moment. We are going to put them, where are we going to put them? We're going to put them right here. We're going to put that one there and that one there. Now, I've learned from past experiences that if you want to use one for dirt, it is best to cover it. That way, it can't get rainwater in there, because if it gets rainwater in there and doesn't fill all the way up, you have to destroy the barrel. And it's just a hassle that I'd rather not have. Go ahead and make that one higher, just because it's going to bug me. Alright, it's covered up. The other one's open. Let's go ahead and make some more trees. Yeah, let's make more trees first. And then we'll I'll go over the achievement book a little bit, and then we'll probably wrap this episode up. And I'm not sure, I haven't decided yet whether I'm going to do everything for the videos, or do a little bit of offline or off camera off camera mining, or, well, I guess in this case, tree building, growing. I don't know if you guys want to sit here and listen to me build trees all day. That might be annoying to some. The one thing about vein mining is it does take a lot of food. We do have apples as a sustainable food source. At our earliest convenience, I will be making the juicer, and the juicer will allow, let's see, the juicer will allow us to make apple juice. I'll need a stone and a stone pressure plate, so that'll require me making the stone. Alright, let's go ahead and make a few more trees. Make a few more trees. I'll make a compressed crook, which is 3 crooks together. Let me go ahead and do that now. Alright, so with the compressed crook, you want to make 4 crooks and place them in the same formation as making a normal crook, and then I'll make a compressed crook. It has more uses and will last a little bit longer for your vein mining of the leaves so that you can get your silkworms. I'm going to go ahead and make a chest. For the items that are in my inventory. I'll put these things in there. I like to save all of these little pieces for as long as possible. It's very important that you don't lose certain things. If I were to fall off for some reason, as long as I have these things in the chest, I can always come back and grab them. I'll go ahead and put down the torch for now. Give me a little bit of light. Okay, so the achievement book is pretty nifty. The achievement book says, you know, welcome to Sky Factory 3, mod pack by Bacon Donut, and then it's just kind of an overview of the mod, how to use the book, a note about the different biomes, credits, challenges, and then you've got the achievements. You start out in the Wood Age. A new age dawns before you. You don't have anything to work with but this tree, so let's make the most of it. We use the crook on the leaves to get saplings and a silkworm, so we've accomplished that. We've twerked saplings into a tree. We are going to make dirt. We are going to do this. Okay, we've started this, but we haven't done that. Okay, we can craft cobblestone from the small stones that drop from sifting dirt. I thought that you couldn't do that, but we can. Alright, let's go ahead and compost some dirt. We'll use these saplings that we have extra. This is not recommended for long-term use, or really in the beginning, but I can sacrifice a few saplings. I've got quite a few from my mining endeavors. So let's go ahead and crook these leaves, get some more saplings, and go ahead and get these logs. Now, once these dirt, if you look up here, you'll see the completion. Once they are complete, you can just right-click to pull them out, and now we have a couple extra dirt blocks. I like to put them in a good formation So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come out here just a little bit, break this, and put that dirt down. And now we can do 2 trees at once. Okay, crook the leaves, get some apples. All right, let's do a little bit more, and then we will be done. We'll wrap up this episode for today. Let's look at the... Well, we made dirt. We need to infest leaves with a silkworm. I'll probably build a separate island for that. That's what you normally do. But once the tree is here, you can infest it with the silkworms. And you don't have to worry about it infesting other trees as long as the other trees are not put right next to it. And as you can see, their infesting progression is 14 going up, 14% going up. So you just kind of give it a few minutes. The more worms you put, the quicker the whole tree will be infected. So we just wait for a few minutes. The tree will turn white and it'll be fully infected. And when we crook the leaves, instead of getting silkworms and saplings, we should get string. And once we have our string, we'll be able to make sieves. We'll be able to start making more dirt and sifting the dirt. And that's where you get a lot of your resources, that's from sifting dirt. You can sift dirt. Once you've made the cobblestone, we'll go back into the achievement book. Once you use cobblestone, you can craft a hammer to turn cobble into gravel. You place a cobblestone block, use the hammer on it, it turns into gravel. If you use a hammer on gravel, it turns into sand, and if you use a hammer on sand, it turns into dust. Sifting those different blocks can give you different things. The more you sift, the more you can get, and you can work your way all the way up to diamonds just by sifting these blocks. So we'll need to sift the gravel, the sand, the dust into a sieve. We'll need to make a tinker's construct. We'll need to make clay, craft and cook a crucible, and then heat the crucible with torch and insert stones or cobblestone to make lava, and then build a cobblestone generator. Those are all the things that are in the wood age, and that is what we'll be focusing on for the next couple of videos. And then we'll move on to the Stone Age. Now that you have a good source of blocks, it's time to expand, upgrade, and improve the island a bit. And then we'll need to take into consideration these things. Let's go ahead and harvest the silk tree. So see, we got a fair amount of string. We got 64 plus 6 string. We'll go ahead and get rid of the tree as well. And then you craft the mesh just like that. The string mesh. I don't believe the string meshes are stackable. I don't think that they will stack on one another. And then to make the sieve, the sieve is 2 and a slab. All right. So I need sticks. That is not what I want to do. Okay, let's make one of these. Let's make 2 of them. I have the resources and I made 2 string meshes, so. Alright. Go ahead and pick those up. go ahead and put these. I'm gonna be a little off center. Let's go ahead and put them right here, right there. Insert the meshes, and we'll go ahead and just do the one dirt block. You just hold the right click, and it gave me 4 stone pebbles, and I've got my first cobblestone. Alright, we'll go ahead and stop the video there. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next video.